Buongiorno, my dears. Happy Monday. This week, I would love for you to ask yourself what labels you have put on yourself. What label have you given yourself? Not so much of like a trauma, like I've labeled this on my lapel and I'm this way because of that. But what labels do you actually wear? I am a mother, I am a sister, I am a sovereign being, I am a light worker, I am a this, I am a this. And we must always remember that the universe responds to our frequency and it responds to what we believe of ourselves. So no matter what you say, God's going to just say, okay, you got it, you got it, you got it. And so finding ways to revere the labels that we wear and accept where we are and what we're in. I've had a few dear friends in the past little bit who watch my YouTube and watch my content, and I love them so much for that. And they had said to me, when I give all of the titles for myself and, think of your Instagram bio and all the little labels that you've given yourself, they say you don't ever mention that you're a waiter. And I mention it as an aside, and I've talked about it in length in many of the videos, but it's almost as if I'm omitting one of the labels that I had to go through the depths of shame to actually wear and I revere more than ever. If anyone knows my story, they know that I left corporate, and thank you so much for COVID for that, and that I never went back. In 2020, I never went back, and I literally feel so blessed. I get paid to socialize and to bring people joy and to create an inspired and safe space for people to find connection, whether that be just a bubble of an evening where they can enjoy really delightful food and proper beverage. It's an absolute privilege to be able to do that. So I'm never going to say, go do this without actually doing it myself. So that is a title and that is a label that I wear very, very proudly. I love what I get to do. And yes, there are moments that I say to myself, I wish, you teach people how to escape the matrix and blah, 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 and you have to go back into it. I'm surrounded on a daily basis by some of the most incredibly hardworking human beings I've ever met. And we don't always speak the same language, but they're accepting and they're beautiful and lovely and wonderful, and each have their own story to tell. And so I am grateful to be on that team. I'm grateful to be one of a group of people that really, and the Waiter Collective is what I'm talking about. I've worked with some incredible people all over the planet, and I just couldn't be more grateful for those friendships. They're lifelong friendships. And so I want you to ask yourself this week, and the 28th is one of the biggest astrological days of the year. I have information on my YouTube. If you're watching this on Instagram, definitely go check out the February 2024 video. That would be a good place to reference for the 28th. It's a conjunction with the Sun and Mercury and Saturn all together in Pisces, I believe at 9 degrees of Pisces. So see where that's falling in your chart, and you'll find a little bit of human accessible clarity. I'm having a full body chill on that. Human accessible clarity for a specific area or trouble that might have been going on in your life, that you just see the path forward, and you see Mercury downloads Saturn, disciplinarian, Sun, ego, the way for us to navigate and kind of take very accessible, applicable steps in this world to achieve these big, far-reaching goals. Pisces, I want it to be like a big, far-reaching goal that you have absolutely no idea how to accomplish. Those are the best goals. Those are the best ones. And it's, the phrasing that Bob Proctor utilizes all the time where, when asked, like, what will it take to get a man to the moon? And your belief system on that, like, I get it. But what will it take to get a man to walk on the moon? The will to do it. The will to do it. It's for people that are, my older sister is an ultra marathon runner. Your brain is limitless, and you tell your body to do something that you could never possibly accomplish without just the will to do it. So check the labels that you've given yourself. And if they are basic, if they are, bottom shelf, if they are, down here, remind yourself that you are top drawer. Remind yourself that you are top shelf. Remind yourself that you don't have to be any of the versions of what anyone has ever told you that you had to be. Yeah. But what have you accepted, and what do you call yourself? Look inward. Look inward for this one. This is not about asking our community, and as leaders, I know that we do that, but today I want you to ask yourself, what labels have you given to yourself, and which ones do you accept and surrender to? Yeah. I love you. I love this whole world. I love what I get to do every single day of my life, and that is to bring connection. We're chatting multidimensionally over here. This is your first step into the quantum world right here. So I love you. What questions do you have for me? What is it that you're going through right now? And what I am statements really resonate with you? Let me know in the comments below. I love you so much.